Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a quick intro video to this new platform I'm introducing to this channel. It's called Crypto Arbitrage Team, or CAT Arbitrage. This platform has been out for about 5 months, but it's really started to pick up a lot of traction in the last 30 days or so. So we're going to take a look at, what's happened over the last 5 months, and then I'll give you some bullet points, not really bullet points, but I'll go over some of the FAQs to give you the rundown on how this platform works. You can earn anywhere from 2 to 5% per day. So automatically, that should tell you that this is not risk-free. Anytime you're getting, 2 to 5% per day, just know that it's definitely on the higher end of the risk scale. At least that's my opinion. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Of course, I want to start by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get into CAT or anything I talk about, please do your own research. Please do your own due diligence. If you're going to get in, like I said before, this is definitely, a risky platform. So if you can't tolerate the risk, don't even bother to get in. And if you can, only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. As I mentioned before, they've been out for about 5 months. But really, the last 30 days is when they started to pick up traction. I've had about, I don't know, 3 or 4 people send this over to me over on Telegram. I was looking at it for, I don't know, a couple of days. And I was watching this right here, just kind of watching the deposits. And every time I checked, it would go up. It was just going up and up and up. I said, okay, let me get in right now because, definitely the time to get into these things when the contract is going up, when people are coming in. You never want to get in on the tail end. Even though it's been around for 5 months, it's really only started to pick up traction in the last 30 days. And you can even track that here. Let me show you here on Dune.com. You can see that the contract started around, I don't know, I guess the beginning of October, give or take. But really wasn't really doing much. If you look at the trend line right here, wasn't really doing much for the month of October. Month of November started to pick up a little bit, but really it was the month of December is when it started to really go parabolic and start to go up and up and up. So really, even though this platform's been out for 5 months, it's really the way I look at it. 30 days ago is when it really started to you know fire up, right? Now, of course, there were people who got in at the very beginning. I would imagine those people have already ROI because, again, with this percentage, this, potentially making 2 to 5% per day, it doesn't take long for you to hit the break even point. So I guess for a lot of people who did get in at the beginning, they are definitely at the ROI level, if not in total profit. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting to see. Let's take a look at some of these stats real quick before I take you over to the site. You look at some of the numbers here again. It's been out for about 5 months, 3,700 plus total wallets. You can see the amount of deposits, 25,137 BNB. Here you can see the trend of when it really started to pick up some traction. You can see here a little bit of the numbers here, but here's the contract balance. Okay, new wallets. Okay, so you can see here December started to really pick up right here. And you can see here the dev activity, the withdrawal fees, arbitrage withdrawal. So you can see everything right here, right on Dune.com. I'll actually post a link, or this link. I'll post it underneath if you want to check this out for yourself. You can, again, do your own research on it and check it out. Also, what's pretty cool is they were actually, well, when I say they, I'm talking about this woman right here. I believe she's a part of the team with Cat, and she was interviewed on NASDAQ TV with Jane King. Her name is Louisa Ave, by the way. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Louisa Ave. This is Jane King, right? This is NASDAQ TV. They actually did an interview with her about 14 or 15 minutes long. I listened to a little bit of it. I don't really personally watch NASDAQ TV too much, so I wasn't even familiar with Jane King or who that was. To me, I was like, well, who's Jane King? I'm not even, I don't even know if that's a real person. So I did a Google search on her and a YouTube search, and yeah, she's definitely legit. She's part of the team, I guess, over on NASDAQ. So they did an interview with her. not going to play you the whole interview here, but I'm just going to play you maybe a little bit of a clip right here.
For the crypto arbitrage team is the first of its kind innovative platform of the largest crypto arbitrage teams in the BRICS regions that allows users to build their wealth with crypto arbitrage. And with me is Luisa Avellera, the Chief Communications Officer for CAT, and also the Global Representative for CAT as well. So welcome, Luisa. Great to talk to you today.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you. I appreciate. We was waiting this interview for a long time, and thank you to invite us.
Oh, good. So glad. And I'm very interested in this because I have not heard of anyone doing crypto arbitrage. So can you explain like what this market is and what it looks like for the next 10 years?
So yeah, I'm not going to play this whole 14-minute clip, but in the interview, she explains what crypto arbitrage is, a really basic, dumbed down explanation of what arbitrage is. She explains a little bit about crypto and trading, and then she goes into a little bit of the details on the platform itself. So you can actually check this out for yourself as well. It's on the YouTube channel. This is the Crypto Arbitrage Team's official YouTube channel. You can actually check it out over there. So yeah, pretty interesting. When I took a look at this, I said, okay, this is pretty they're getting exposure. You know what I mean? They're getting exposure. It sounds like they're pretty big in the BRICS countries, specifically India, but definitely in the BRICS countries. You might say, well, what is the BRICS countries? I'm going to show you here in a second. But let's go ahead and jump over to their site. That way I can kind of take you through some of this here. The minimum to get started, by the way, guys, is 0.1 BNB. And when you put funds into their bot, you can actually take out your initial deposit. You can actually pull it out the very next day. So your funds aren't locked. I've heard people say that, it does take up to 2 weeks for you to remove your funds from the bot. However, there are people that said, even though they said it can take up to 2 weeks, it, typically takes anywhere from 24 to 40 hours. So I don't know how long it takes. Obviously, I'm just getting in. I'm going to put a deposit in. But, the cool thing about it is your funds aren't locked in indefinitely. You can pull them out when you need to. There's also daily withdrawals. And like I said before, it's up to 5% daily you can make. It all depends on how much you're putting in. Okay. The more you put in, the more BNB you put in, obviously you'll hit 4 and 5%. If you put in the less BNB you put in, you'll probably get 2% or 3%. So I'll show you that here in a second. Here are the BRICS countries, by the way: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And by the way, I totally forgot to mention this, or maybe I did, but you do need a VPN. Okay, if you're going to get into this, you do need a VPN if you are in North America. Okay, if you're in North America, you need a VPN. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to access the site. Okay, by the way, there's a couple of VPNs you can use. Do your own research, figure out which one you want to use. There's a couple of good paid ones. If you want a free VPN that you want to use that works pretty good, if you download the Opera browser actually comes with a free VPN. You could also use Proton VPN. Just download that from Google. That's a free one as well. They also have a paid version, but you can use the free one. So again, do your own research on which VPN you want to use. But going back to this, these are the BRICS countries. With these countries right here, if you follow what's going on in the world right now, you know that there's a lot of instability going on with these countries. There's a lot of there's wars that are going on right now. So again, these are countries that have instability going on with the USD. So they're able to, because they're so volatile, from what I understand, from what I was told, because they're so volatile, they're able to generate, these big gains. Okay, they're generating anywhere from 5 to 10% because of the volatility of what's going on in their market. So they're easily able to arbitrage and get 5 to 10%, which they in return turn around and give us anywhere from 2 to 5%, depending on how much BNB we put in, right? So these are, they deal with the BRICS countries. Says here, how does CAT work? Very simple. It puts 4 steps right here. Okay, you provide CAT liquidity for arbitrage transactions. In other words, in simple layman's terms, step 1, you make a deposit. Okay, you throw some BNB in here. That's what they mean by provide liquidity. Okay. Step 2, the CAT team takes part in crypto arbitrage, targeting BRICS regions with 8 to 10% daily yield. That's what they said they can generate. So they obviously in turn can give us 2 to 5% daily. Okay. Step 3, the platform automatically pays the client from 2 to 5%. And step 4, the client can save, reinvest, or withdraw the accrued funds from the realization of their dreams. In other words, you can withdraw if you want, you can compound. It's totally up to you. Okay. So again, it's a pretty straightforward platform. What is arbitrage? You guys probably already know what arbitrage is. I'm not going to really go into that. Why should you join CAT? 1,825% yearly ROI. I believe that's with compounding. It's easy to start. And again, I'm going to show you here how easy it is to make a deposit. You know, if you have BNB in your wallet, you simply deposit that, you're good to go. Of course, save some BNB for gas fees and whatnot. But as long as you have BNB in your wallet, you can connect your wallet and you're all set. Okay. Speed, the automated system guarantees fast rewards, transactions, and instant withdrawals. The withdrawals are instant from what I've been told. And there is a referral program here if you want to share this with other people. It's a little bit different. You're not getting direct commissions on what they're putting in, or people that you refer on what they're putting in. But what you are getting is you're getting a percentage, not from them, but you're getting a referral commission on what they are earning daily. Okay. Again, I'll explain that at another time. I'm not going to really focus on the referral plan on this video. I just want to introduce it to you guys, and then I'll come back and do a full overview, okay, on how all of this works, especially the comp plan, okay, the affiliate comp plan. Here they have a little bit of a profit calculator, and then here, how can you join? Again, very, very simple. I'm gonna show you here in a second. Here's the FAQs. Okay, what is crypto arbitrage? Okay, you guys probably already know what that is. What kind of income can crypto arbitrage bring? Because they're dealing with the BRICS countries, they're getting, based on what they're telling us here, they're getting 8 to 10% daily. Why does CAT work specifically with BRICS? The BRICS countries, they possess the largest difference in local currency exchange to the dollar. That creates great opportunities for crypto arbitrage. Okay, so again, very, very volatile economies, especially with the USD. So they're able to leverage that and make big gains. Okay. What is the minimum deposit in CAT? I already mentioned it's 0.1 BNB. You can withdraw your initial deposit after just 1 day, and you will receive it in 2 weeks. Again, a lot of people have said that you'll receive it a lot sooner, but I guess they say 2 weeks just to be safe, right? Why BNB? 73% of the most profitable arbitrage deals that we execute are done in the Binance platform. So they've decided to build on the BNB chain, which is fine by me. I like using BNB, so specifically Binance Smart Chain, very easy to use. And again, this is the bonus plan, aka the referral plan. It's a 10-level plan. And again, I'll cover that on another video, but it could be very lucrative if you can build a team, or if you have the ability to market and share this with other people. That being said, even if you don't build a team, even if you don't share this with anybody, earning anywhere from 2 to 5%, that's a huge deal. If let's say you get 3% a day, which I think if you put 2 BNB, you're getting 3% a day. Okay. So if you're getting 3% a day, you'll break even in what, 30 days? 3 times 30, that's 90, 33 days, something like that, give or take. So you'll break even in 33 days. So the quote unquote gamble is, will this hit 33 days? You think it'll run for the next 33 days? Because anything above and beyond that, if you broken even and pulled out your initial deposit, is just profit. It's house money, right? So we'll see. Again, no guarantees here, guys. You're going to get into this. You need to know the risk. The fact that it's paying out 2 to 5% a day, that should already, your spidey sense should tingle and already say, okay, this is pretty risky. I'm not saying not to get in. I'm still going to get in, because my thing is, hey, can I bet that this is going to run for 33 days? And if it does, and I'm broken even, it's just profit from then on moving forward, right? So here's the other thing I wanted to show you is they have this marketing tab right here where you can click on marketing and you can download presentations and trading reports. I actually downloaded one to take a look at. This was the November. I guess they have October. Again, it's only been out for a couple of months. So they have the October. They They have the October one and they have the November one. So if I click on November, it opens up right here. And this is their trading report. So again, you can check all this stuff out. It's right on the site. Just download it. So this is November. They don't have December yet. Here's all the things that happened. This is the trading report. It has the date, the exchange, right? KuCoin, FTX, Binance, KuCoin, FTX, KuCoin, Binance, Huobi, Binance, FTX, KuCoin, Binance, KuCoin, Binance, Binance. It says all the exchanges. It shows the buy price, the exchange, the sell price, the volume used, P&L, spread, and the date of that trade. So you can see they're doing a lot of trades here. Arbitrage trades. So again, this is pretty long. I'm not gonna go through this whole thing right here, but they're providing some trading reports. Now, can I verify 100%, these trades? No, I haven't seen that, but at least they're showing something, and I can go back and maybe see if I can verify anything. Okay, if you are good at that sort of thing and you like to verify these trades, by all means, knock yourself out. But they're showing this and providing this for people at the very least. Okay. And then here's a medium with another set of FAQs, which I'm not going to go over, but I think it's the same. It might be the same FAQs. Yeah, okay. So they have this medium post that has the same FAQs. There is a 5% withdrawal fee for anytime you withdraw, you're going to pay 5%. So again, just be aware of that. That 5%, by the way, is used for marketing, advertising, and further development. Okay. So how do you get started? If you go to the site right here, let me see here. I got to let me see, start earning. Bear with me, guys. You're seeing this on the fly. You're looking right over my shoulder as I'm doing this. So this is real time here. Let me see here. So my wallet is connected. Okay, provide liquidity, aka deposit, make a deposit. As you can see, I have nothing in here. Rewards. I guess when this starts filling up right here, I'll be able to withdraw by clicking this button right here. Obviously, it's not clickable right now because I don't have a deposit. I do have 10 BNB that I'm going to put in. Let me see. BNB. Let me see. This is supposed to be 3%. So give me 1 second here. Let me just double check that. I think if I'm not mistaken, it'll change to 3% once I put it in. Give me 1 second here. All right, so if I go to the profit calculator, yeah, it doesn't show me over here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the 10 in. I did see the chart. I'm trying to look for the chart, but I did see the chart that said if you put 2 BNB or more, you're getting 3%. Let me see here. I did see that. I'm not exactly sure where it is right now. But in any case, I'll go ahead and put 10 BNB in, and we should be good to go. All right, so let me go back to this original tab right here. 10 BNB. Sorry, guys. All right, so let me put 10 BNB in. Let me approve this, and I should be good to go. So it was making a purring sound, so that was a pretty cool effect. So once this is in, I'm good to go. I'll be making 3% a day. Yeah, there it is. So it did change right there. So you can see that it was 2, now it says 3. Because again, if you're putting in 2 to 30 BNB, you're getting 3%. If you put in above 30, I believe it's 31 to 49 or 31 to 50. You're getting 4%, and I think 50 BNB and above is 5%. Okay. But for sure, 2 to 30 BNB, you're getting 3% a day, which is like I said, about 33 days to ROI. So we'll see what happens here. Again, the cool thing about this is, you're not buying a native token or anything like that. It's BNB. You're depositing BNB and you're withdrawing BNB, straight BNB back right back to your wallet. So I like that. Okay, it's not like I've seen a couple of these platforms like this. These animal-based meme type things. Um, and a lot of times you have to buy their coin, or you're making a deposit and it gets converted into their coin. Um, I'm not going to name, certain platforms, but some of those platforms aren't here no more. The cool thing about this is it's straight BNB in and out, which I like. So that's pretty much about it. I think I'll give you more updates. I'll do a full overview for sure. I just wanted to introduce this to you guys and make a live deposit and show you how this thing works. We'll see what happens. Like I said, it's been out for 5 months, so it's somewhat proven. It has a pretty sizable community. I think they have 8,000 people on their Telegram. Now, again, I don't know if those, how many are bots or anything like that, but they do have a sizable Telegram. And as you can see on Dune, which I'll post a link to this down below, they do have, some pretty impressive numbers. There's definitely growth for sure. You can see the growth right here. Just in the last 30 days, it's been growing like wildfire. So I'll post a link for this down below. You can check this out for yourself. Again, if you want to get started, you need to have a VPN and you need to have BNB in your MetaMask wallet. All right, guys, that's pretty much about it. Just wanted to do a quick intro, and I will catch you on the next one. Again, do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.